Welcome to the Post Show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dean Thomas, sitting with the usual suspects. My man, Alan Joban and Rashad Evans. Fellas, we got a lot to talk about the main event, the big fights tonight. But before we get into all that, the breaking news that was just announced moments ago. Let's get into that main card. International Fight Week, July 11th. The top of the bill, Conor McGregor making his return against Max Holloway. Benoit St. Denis taking on Paddy Pimblett in the co-main event. Corey Sandhagen taking on Mario Bautista. Brandon Royval and Lonnie Kavanaugh. Gable Stevenson makes his debut in the UFC against Elijah Ellison. Oh, my God. International Fight Week is popping. Alan. Conor McGregor is returning. What are we seeing?
The man, the myth, the legend, 5 years in the making. We've been waiting to see Conor McGregor heal up that ankle, get back ready. He tried to make a comeback against Michael Chandler, broke his toe, was sidelined for a while. Lots of stuff going on. It's the return we've been waiting on to see. How does Conor McGregor look 5 years out from this sport? He put on some size. He's a welterweight now, taking on Max Holloway, a guy that's been a champion in multiple divisions. He's held the BMF title. They're making their return. International Fight Week. Rashad taking on Max Holloway. It's going to be a banger.
Max Holloway, the future Hall of Famer. I mean, when you're talking about pace, you're talking about volume striker, you're talking about Max Holloway. He's one of the best boxers in the UFC. He really swarms his opponent with all kinds of punches, kicks, whatever the case may be. He goes in there and he puts on the crazy pace. When Max is out there, you know you're going to see excitement. No matter if Max is getting it or he's giving it, Max knows how to lay it down and end the fight.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this. This is what we've been waiting for a long time. Conor McGregor making his return to the UFC against Max Holloway, July 11th, International Fight Week. But what an amazing card that is. Even in the co-main event, Benoit St. Denis and Paddy Pimblett?
Yeah.
That's a fight that's been in the making for a while, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's a fantastic card. I want to go back to the main event quickly. Not only is this the return of Conor McGregor, 5 years out, up at 170, which he's been dabbling in the last couple of years. This is a rematch, right? These guys fought way back in 2013. Conor McGregor, if you weren't there and you weren't a UFC fan at the time, I'll remind you, Conor McGregor beat Max Holloway back in 2013, unanimous decision. Conor McGregor was going back and forth with the young, dangerous Max Holloway, tore his ACL during the middle of this fight. Conor McGregor became a wrestler in that matchup because of the knee that was jeopardized, took him down, went to decision. From there, these guys, both of their careers flourished. Now they have an opportunity to run it back to, this was at 145 pounds 13 years ago. Now we get to see these guys in their man bodies at a bigger weight class.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be an amazing matchup. You know, Max Holloway, there's so many things you can say about him. Max has always have grown and to just be an amazing fighter, to show that, you know, if he's fighting at 145 or 155, he's somebody who still carries the power, carries the pace, and carries all the things that make him so special to watch. But now we have Conor McGregor, who's been out for 5 years, but at the same time, Conor's still been working behind the scenes. He almost had a close call when he came and fight with Michael Chandler, but I seen Conor McGregor fight as of recently as far as training, and Conor's looking pretty good. Conor's looking as if like he's in shape. He's got some speed. He looks as if like he wants it back. And many people ask, like, why would Conor come back now? Sometimes when you're at the top and you've seen and experienced everything at the top, you realize the only thing was missing is what you used to have before. And I think that's what Conor's after right now.
Well, I know what he's after. He's after his tweets. He just tweeted something out, and he says, "I'm going to son you, child, again." So he's alluding, right? So he's alluding to the fact that he beat Max Holloway back in 2013. I'm not sure now. Like, this is a different Max Holloway from the Max Holloway that was out in 2013. I think that this Max Holloway, and I think the biggest question has been answered in all this is who wins the lottery draw and gets to fight Conor McGregor.
Well, I think if you're talking about who's deserving of it, Max Holloway's the guy that's deserving of it. I mean, he's fought everybody they put in front of him. He's the guy that takes fights on last minute. He was a BMF title holder. He defended that against Dustin Poirier. He lost that recently in his last outing, but he's a guy that is beloved by everyone, respected amongst everyone. Now, you talk about this fight taking place. The first time they met, it was at 145. Both of these guys went up to 155. Conor McGregor became a champion. This is taking place at 170. Conor McGregor is going to have a size advantage in this matchup. Yeah, Max Holloway is a long guy, and he puts a lot of punches out there, but Conor McGregor is a guy that's going to have to cut down to 170. He's the guy that's going to have the power advantage no matter what weight class they're in, but now he's probably going to have a significant weight advantage in this matchup as well. It's going to be power and precision of Conor. Can that land before the quantity and output of Max Holloway takes over?
Yeah, and absolutely. I mean, he's been out for 5 years, so it's really, not much to see as far as what has he grown, what does he still do, what does he still have left. They say power is the last to leave, and you can count on him still having the power, but has he got slicker? Has he gotten smarter? Because what usually happens as you get older, your information and understanding grows, but then your athletic ability to implement it goes down. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But I mean, when you talk about this matchup in general, Conor's jumping in the deep end on the pool with this one, but at the same time, if you're Conor McGregor, you have to go for the heights because you need something to wake you up out of bed. When you have a fight like this is something that wakes you up in the middle of the night and have you running 5 or 10 miles just to make sure you do not get embarrassed on your return.
Oh, absolutely. Alan?
Go ahead. I'm just going to say, we look back at the last time we thought we were going to see Conor McGregor. That was 2024. He was supposed to fight Michael Chandler. We got so close up into that one. Conor broke his toe. The fight didn't happen. You look at that matchup now, then Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler, and then you fast forward it to now, the fight that is confirmed, him versus Max Holloway. It's a tougher test, in my opinion. I think the Michael Chandler fight was more made for him. Chandler's a guy that he kind of throws caution to the wind. He's a hittable guy. He would stand there and trade with them. Now he's got a guy in Max Holloway that's going to be moving all over the ring, all over the octagon, using all the real estate he can, popping those punches, trying to make Conor miss. This could be a fight where we see Conor McGregor come back after 5 years off and get frustrated in there. How does the more mature, 37 years young now, Conor McGregor react in those type of positions?
I couldn't be more happy with this news. I mean, it's just great news. Great to see Conor back. Great to see Max Holloway get that opportunity. But in case you missed it, breaking news, International Fight Week, July 11th. Oh, my goodness, look at this card. McGregor-Holloway 2. McGregor-Holloway leading the pack. Co-main event, Benoit St. Denis taking on Paddy Pimblett. Corey Sandhagen, Mario Bautista, bantamweights going at it. Flyweights, Brandon Royval and Lonnie Kavanaugh. Oh, I can't wait for that one. And then the newcomer, Gable Stevenson, a man that everybody's been talking about for a long time. When is he going to make his debut? Well, it's going to be here. UFC 329 against Alicia Ellison. Gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, I think just the breaking news, everything, the light bulbs that go off is Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is back. And then if that wasn't enough, you take a look at the rest of the card, the co-main event, a fabulous one. And then Gable Stevenson's the thing that, to me, jumps off the page. This is a guy, Olympian, gold medalist. He has an athleticism that is second to none. We've seen what he's done in his other MMA bouts, and he's had other type of combat sports-related bouts in preparation. I'll be very interested to see not only how he does in this matchup, but does the UFC roll the dice and fast play him, or they kind of slow play him? Because this is a guy, Gable Stevenson, although he's been wrestling his entire life, he's only got a handful of MMA fights. So there's a lot of experience that he still has to learn. Once you get into the UFC, learning on the big stage against the best guys in the world could be tough. We could see some areas that he gets exposed. In my opinion, this is a guy that can go right to the top of the division very fast. Now, once he gets to that elite level, he's going to run into some roadblocks. The guys that can match him toe-to-toe on the feet, athleticism, but he's one of those guys that Josh Hokett, kind of undersized, but more athletic, more faster than most of the guys, and always has the grappling in his back pocket. That's a big debut that I'm going to be waiting to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see BDS, Benoit St. Denis versus Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett has grown on me in a way that I really can't explain, to be honest. Every single time he steps out there, he shows a different part of himself that I didn't really think or even know was there. And I'm sure he's even surprised at himself. But what he's, really developed into is a talent that really shows that, it's just a matter of time before he touches gold. But he's going against a very tough Benoit St. Denis, who's streaking in his own right. So I expect nothing but fireworks from this fight.
Yeah, this is an amazing card. I think the fight I'm looking forward to most, Brandon Royval and Lonnie Kavanaugh.
Yes.
Flyweights. I mean, think about this. So the champion right now, Joshua Van, and then he just beat Tatsuro Taira.
Yep.
But there's Pantoja waiting. And then in June, we got Manel Kopp and Kyoji Horiguchi.
That's a fantastic
fight. That's a great
fight. Matchup.
You almost forgot about guys like Lonnie Kavanaugh.
Horiguchi could be the next guy in line, too. I mean,
all of them.
He might be the best guy in the division right now, all-rounded.
But all of them could be, like, any given day. So I'm excited to see Brandon Royval and Lonnie Kavanaugh. Can't wait to that.
Yeah, it's a stacked card. I don't even think we showed the prelims on that one, right? But the main card, Conor McGregor return, people are going to sign up just if it was Conor McGregor fighting that fight alone. And then you have the rest of it, the co-main event. The prelims are stacked in there. Robert Whittaker is on the prelims as well, making his 205 debut. So it just keeps getting deeper and deeper on that card.